स्वभावचिन्मयानन्दं कृपापूर्णं जगत्पतिं हरिषड्वर्गजेतारं नित्यानन्दगुरुं भजे स्वभावचिन्मयानन्द.
In other traditions, there are techniques for developing love, and it seems as an important focus. For example, in Buddhism, there are many meditation techniques for increasing love, kindness, etc. that can culminate in Bodhisattva vows. Do the Shiva Sutras present such techniques, or more importantly, is love an important ingredient on this path to enlightenment? Now I have to break few things. Love is a very vague, bogus, idiotic concept with which you are cheating yourself. Understand, it has no base. Real love, when it comes out of you, you will not even be aware you are loving. Others only will be aware you are embodiment of love. Love can never be done with a logical decision. Your mental setup itself should be created in such a way, your actions, your logic itself will be radiating the love which is beyond logic. Shiva Sutras is busy, Mahadeva is busy in creating a mental setup with which you will radiate love without even you knowing that you are radiating love. If you know you are radiating love, be very clear, you will become egoistic. Small story, an organization which are supposed to do social service. The boys are being trained. They are told every day, you have to do one good act, come back and report. One day 3 boys stood up in the class. Teacher asked, what did you guys do? One boy replied, we helped an old lady to cross the road. Teacher asked, for that you don't need 3 guys. Why 3 guys? 1 person is enough. No, sir, it took 3 people because she does not want to cross. Understand? If you force yourself in the name of service, you will do only more danger things than service. And people who are forcing themselves in the name of love, without having the mental structure which automatically by nature radiates love, they are the people not only create confusion, it will always be an egoistic strategy planning. It will always be egoistic strategy planning, never a love. Love is a very bogus, empty word used by people to cheat others. Unfortunately, sometimes they cheat themselves also in the name of love. Be very clear. You will have a strange kind of a mental setup. Others will feel you are embodiment of love. Only that is the way love can happen. Shiva is here busy with creating that mental setup. He wants exactly the result. He does not want to have a good name. See Shiva, how great things he is teaching. He is telling all of us to be in love and radiating love. See how great master he is. He is not interested in all these words. Shiva is not interested in publicity strategy. He is interested in really creating a mental setup with which you will radiate love. That is why he never talks about love. He just makes you loving, that's all. He just makes you loving. How a love will happen, you know? When you have overflowing energy, you will radiate love. That's all. That's all. When you have overflowing energy, you will have courage to share whatever you have, because you have confidence, you know you will get it. You know how to create, whether it is energy, time, talent or treasure. Only when you are overflowing, you will share. Because you have confidence, you can create it again. You can have it again. Or you are very clear, I think this is enough for me. You have a clarity. Understand? Clarity and overflowing energy are the two ingredients. If you put both inside you, you will have love coming out by itself, like a beautiful smell. If you try to create love, like opening the petals of the flower, it will be ugly. If a flower opens its petals by itself, it's flowering. If it is done by hand, it is artificial. Understand? Shiva is too busy here making you as a natural loving beings. He is not interested in telling you to show love. That is the reason he is touching you from different angle. Wherever your mind is attracted, just meditate on that object. You may say, no, Swamiji, my mind goes to all dirty things. Don't bother. Do not give the title dirtiness. Just beautifully meditate with a very deep sacred feeling. Anything can become sacred when you are respectful and feeling connected. Understand? The lust will become love the moment you add sanctity and respect to it. Very simple thing. Add little respect to the other person, to the spouse. Suddenly it will take a dimension of love. It will be so beautiful. It will be such an ecstasy. You will see what is love. Whenever you think the object towards you are getting attracted is an object, it will always be mundane. Lust, possessiveness, greed. If sanctity, feeling of sacred is added to that relationship, if the respect is brought to that object or to that person, suddenly you will see the lust has turned into love. The passion has become compassion. The being has started experiencing different feeling. Here, Mahadeva is not interested in changing the object. Changing the object is a wonderful way of cheating yourself. I have seen people, they will run away from the home, they will give up everything and go to Himalayas. They will get attached to the tree, the shadow which they are sitting every day. I have seen sadhus fighting for their small kamandalu and the place in front of the temple. For begging, they will sit in front of temple. They would have left their home, their house, their village, their life in the name of renunciation, sannyasa, tyaga, sacrifice. After coming here, by and by, slowly, they will get attached to the place where they are sitting. They will not even move from the place where they are sitting. They will come back to the same place. And even if somebody tells them to move, they will get angry. Understand? If it was just changing the object, I have seen one sadhu, very funny. That guy was PhD. He has done a PhD, but somehow some renunciation, he renounced everything and went to Himalayas. He had only one possession, his kamandalu, the water pot, for his washing and drinking or cooking and everything. He became so attached to it. Every day 10 times he will wash that. It should be shining. Always. He became so attached to it. When somebody stole that kamandalu, he started crying profusely. I was there in that spot. And another one sadhu came and said, don't bother Baba, we will get you another one kamandalu, same kind. And he brought one kamandalu. He said, no, my kamandalu has to come back. Like a child. There is so much of memories associated with it. Like a child. You are supposed to drop even from the memories. Forget about the objects which are associated to memories. Changing the object is never a solution. Changing the attitude is a solution. Here Mahadeva is not saying change the object, just change the attitude. Make a list of things, with whatever you are attached or greedy. If you are greedy about some particular pleasure or a particular object, make a list. If you are possessive of some person, make a list. If you are lustful towards somebody, make a list. Make a list of all the things which creates greed, lust, possessiveness in you. Just sit and meditate. Bring respect towards that object, towards that person. With lust, you will make even person into object. With love, with respect, you will make even object into person. Object into being. Promote them, elevate them to the level of being. Suddenly you will see the lust has disappeared and transformed into love. The passion has become compassion. The being has started experiencing different state. Mahadeva says, at this very point, experience. Very powerful method. This technique is like changing the attitude. Now, the essence of this technique, I'll explain in few lines. Make a list of all the things which creates greed, lust, possessiveness in you, and sit and meditate, visualize, bring respect to all the object and the persons and beings. Suddenly you will see the lust would have become love, possessiveness would have become respect, and passion would have become compassion, and the real love and bliss will start overflowing in you just by attitude change. At that very point, experience the truth, experience the life, experience the bliss.